Hi everyone, I'm Jo from InControl Group, and today will be my first time talking to all of you here instead of through Instagram DM, comments and so on. Instead of getting to know you and letting you know more about me via the chat box, I'm going to share a few 3 tips on how to become a nicer, kinder person. I'm not saying that I'm a 100% kind soul, but kindness is a quality that everyone should have in their life for a better relationship, a better work culture, a better community, and eventually a better society. As the saying goes, personality is more important than looks.
You can be pretty, you can be rich.
But if you don't have a kind personality, all those qualities will just go to waste. Wait no more, let's get into the thick of it. Tip number 1 is to be attentive. Being attentive means to give our full attention, be fully present to someone, and not just pretending to be there. This is even more important if your family, friend, or life partner's love language is words of affirmation, or quality of time, or even both. If you're not sure, or if your partner is not sure of their love language, you can click on the link at my video description to find out about your love language for free online. So get back to the topic. In order to avoid misunderstanding, arguments, and the common issue of many relationships is not give enough attention, all you need to do, and the kindest thing that you can do, is to be attentive to your loved ones. Don't ever kill a relationship for your job. You know why? Because when you're not there, the company will still be running and generating revenues, and your boss just needs to replace you. However, if you do not pay attention to your loved one, time literally flies and memories will be hard to make. So, make memories with your loved ones before it is too late. That email, that message can't wait. Tip number 2 is to be forgiving. Did you know that forgiving others means forgiving ourselves? Holding grudges brings a lot of negative to your life because it is like holding to the tip of the knife, waiting for the chance to take your revenge. While doing that, how does it benefit us? Before you go to sleep, you think about the things that you can say to your enemy, the things that you can do to take your revenge. And when you're eating, you think of it. When you shower, you think of it. When you're sleeping, you think of it. Whatever you do, you just think of it. How much negative energy are you holding onto yourself? Meanwhile, the other person doesn't even care about what you're doing. He or she is most probably living the best out of their lives. Forgiving others does not justify who is right or wrong. Forgiving others simply means to let go of what has happened and could not be changed. Here's a challenge for you. If you or someone you know is still holding grudges to an incident, share with them what you've learned from this video and help them to move on. Tip number 3 is to be helpful. A kind person is a helpful person. But do you know how to help a person with kindness? First, you have to be non-biased by understanding that not everybody in this world think the way you do, and nobody is perfect. Why do I say so? We often assume that some things are the common sense, but in fact, things are only in common sense when you explain to the person in a way that they can understand. Instead of thinking that your way is the way, ask questions to make things clear. Second, by being non-biased, you will also need to learn to control your emotions. I used to make this mistake when I was in secondary school. I wasn't really likable because I was not being helpful. Yes, being helpful can help you to become a more likable person. So, backstory, my best friend used to ask for my help to guide her on mathematics. I did help, but my tone wasn't right. The more I tried to explain the equation to her, the more frustrated I get. In the end, she learned nothing. I made her feel terrible. I wasn't being helpful, and our friendship just didn't get any better. Being kind means empowering people. Let's learn to control our emotions, be it frustration, sadness, or jealousy. We have to control our emotions before offering help to someone else. Third is something that every leader would need to know, which is to leave a legacy. True leaders make new leaders. Being kind sometimes means to let go. We have to be kind enough to let people experience or even fail on their own in order for them to learn. But we can always be there for them whenever they need help. Sometimes the best help that you can give is to not help them. Kindness begets kindness. It all starts from ourselves before it can happen to us. Be kind to someone by being attentive, forgiving, and helpful. Believe it or not, kindness changes everything in the world. Dr. Mahathir once said in his book, A Doctor in the House, that the secret to a long and happy marriage is that one must learn to compromise with grace. Kindness is what we need to move the needle to a better relationship and collaboration. Don't forget to be kind to people around you and yourself. Adios!
A kind person is a helpful person.